Welcome back to What Are Tea Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the 105 leFH18B2, the French Tier 5 premium SPG that we know and love as Fifi La Pew Pew. You might know it's a leFhy, a leaf blower, or a leHeffer. This one's located on the north spawn of Halluf, and it's under the command of ArthVex of OLIMP. And he's got 3 marks of excellence on the barrel of that 105mm. Well, it says terrible, because that is in French, but of course, as you probably all know, this is actually a German Arty, even though the Wargaming put it in the French tech tree. It's mounted on the hull of a Shure MV7X, which of course was a French tank, captured by the Germans during 1940. And they only made 16 of this Arty, but we don't know what happened to them afterwards. Metal Borsig are the ones who actually did the conversion, and Wargaming gave this a view range of 390 meters, which makes it quite a long-range scout as well. But in this game, you're going to see it in the Arty configuration. Okay, he's ready to go. Found the first target. Changed his mind though. He's gone over to this side of the rock and the gap. Now, there normally is somebody around about there. Just spotted that A20. Lining up a shot, trying to work out where the guy's going. He's stationary for the moment. Rounds out. Oh, that was a big hit straight away for 210. As you know, these shells will do 410 alpha and 53mm to pen. The standard reload is 8.92 seconds. And we can see ArthVex has got a reload time of 7.22. Oh, he's lost sight of the guy temporarily. He'll get it back. There you go. That A20. Oh, he's now one shot, and he gets him. Nails him with the next shot. Carefully adjusted just to get the right amount of movement backwards. He fires long range at this M8A1, but he managed to get under cover. Now, this Arty is, I must say, because I've, ever since I actually put forward the replay that was seen on Steve Wolf's Guess to Win 8, lots of people have expressed their dislike for this Arty. Oh, he's got another kill. He took out the M5A1 Stuart this time. Yes, a lot of players don't particularly like this Arty, mainly down to the fact that it is pretty accurate and it's got a lot of penetration and damage at this tier. Makes it kind of almost unfair at tier 4, because of course tier 4 tanks really can't cope with it. The funny thing is that this Arty was actually introduced into the game at tier 4. That was the tier that the Wargaming gave to it. Now you see those 2 tanks managed to dodge the shell. It was a Stug and a T28E30 with the F30 gun rubber. He sees that BT7 going through the field again, and my gum, he's actually brave enough to actually go up the other side of the rock, which is our side of the rock, and he did, and he's got across to the other side. He's hovering around there in the center, trying to get spots for his team. There's the Stug and the Su-76. They've captured the northwest corner of the map, and that normally means that they get all the attack on our base. But they've just wiped out, well, he's just wiped out the Su-76 with 1 shot, and now he's going to go for, oh no, that T28 goes down. Premium tank with an 85mm gun. Some people might say that was unfair, but of course it is very vulnerable because it doesn't have much armor, the T28 with the F30. But it is very powerful in that it has a 85mm gun at very, very low tier. Tier 4. T1 Heavy, that's a bit more armored. He's tracked. He's now out the game, and that's the 3rd kill for ArthVex. Of course, ArthVex is in OLIMP, which is mainly an Arty clan, and I'm also in OLIMP as well. Yes, I'm not the only one. There's quite a few of us. Some of the best Arty players in this clan. We can see that the enemies still have a chaffee trying to get up this side of the map. And of course that M8A1 we saw earlier. And there's the chaffee making a quick dash. That narrowly missed him. Now he's right up at the edge in the corner of the map. And there's the BT7 again, the one we saw earlier. And he's put himself in a dangerous position there. He's almost stationary. And one round in the right place might catch him. Yes, when you're slow going up a slope, you are very vulnerable. Oh, and he's gone! That shell hit him right in the face. And he's gone. Now we've got the chaffee to deal with. Arty firing our direction. Rounds out. Just missed. Yes, the enemy Arty is an M41 HMC and a PP. And you can see from the mini-map that they are firing in our direction. That chappie's in a very dangerous position. Oh, and he's gone! So that's 5 kills now. And the M8A1 just went down. He climbed up that side of the map, and now the scores are even. But the enemy Arty knows where we are. And you can see Arty shells are starting to get closer to us. I don't think the enemy Arty has an exact position for us at the moment. But of course, we don't want to give him the exact position if we can help it. So we've stopped firing temporarily because there's no targets to fire at. We can't see any of the enemy. It's a very wise move as well when your enemy knows where you are or thinks they know where you are to actually change position altogether and throw them off the scent, so to speak. They don't see chasers coming out from a particular area anymore. They won't try to shoot at you. But we can still see this Chi-He. And we're lining up a shot on him. And he sits behind the rock for cover from our SU-100. In fact, it's the SU-100I. Oh! Another fantastic shot. Gets the top gun. Now, will enemy Arty still try to fire at us? Well, we change position again. There's only 2 Arty, a tank destroyer, and a medium tank left on the enemy team. The medium tank's the T6 medium, and the tank destroyer is an IKV-103. As I mentioned, the Arty, an M41 HMC, and a PP La Pew Pew, the 105 leFH18B2. Well, there's the IKV. He's right up in the northwest corner of the map. He is vulnerable because, of course, he's got very little armor. Ooh, that was close. He's right over the other side, so, of course, these shells are going to take a little while to travel over there. The speed of the travel is about 2.3 seconds or thereabouts. So you need to take that into account when you're aiming at the target. It's looking around. There's the IKV again. Low armor on this thing. Oh, we fire at the right spot, thinking he was going to go back. In fact, he went forward. He's engaging the Stug, but he is very vulnerable. And then we do get some damage there. 61 hit points because the guy was too close. Get within 2.2 meters and you can damage him. 95 hit points from that one. He's now one shot. Next round goes in. He must have been damaged and he's gone. That's 7 kills now. There's only the 2 Arty left on the enemy team. We've got 7 kills already. We've got 1 short of getting a Radley Waters. Mind you, there's only 3 left on our team. 2 of them Arty. The other Arty on our team is an M41 as well. Kittens Mittens. And he doesn't have any kills at all, so I have to assume that he's a bit of a novice. But then so does the M41 HMC on the enemy team. He doesn't have any kills either. But their PP does have kills. That makes him dangerous. And the enemy Arty's just been spotted by our Stug. Okay, so we're dialing in on this guy. Mega Zlodini? Oh, that was a direct hit. So that one did touch him. No explosion means you got a direct hit on target. Okay, the Stug's gone around the corner, so we're moving. Going to try and get as close as we can, because of course, shorter the distance, the more likely we're going to get a shot that will hit the target as he gets spotted. If he does make any movement, we're more than likely going to catch him. Oh, now that's interesting. The PP did kill Mega Slode, did kill the Stug. We fire ahead of his track. Oh, he got him! That's a Radley Walters. And that leaves just one enemy left, the M41 HMC. And you have to assume that he's possibly near his cap area. And he might not move. That's the thing. He might not go there. But we've got only Arty left as well. It's one of those games where Arty proves that they saved the day by being the only vehicles left in the game, and they obviously have to try and kill their opponent. He's just spotted the M41 going up the hill, and the M41 knows he's been seen, and we can't get the gun down at the moment, so we're having to get a bit closer to get a shot. It also makes us a bit vulnerable. Auto aim on if you can. First shot didn't work, but he got a hit into us, but now we can ram him. He rams him, and now that's it. That wins the game. So, fantastic game there by ArthVex. Radley Walters +1. Here's the end of battle results, and that was a first-class tank for ArthVex of OLIMP in the 105 leFH18B2. He managed to get a counter battery fire medal because he took out both enemy SPGs in the game. First, he took out the Fifi at long range, and then he took out the M41 at very close range after he'd suffered some damage from the guy. And he also got a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 18. He got a Radley Walters medal because he managed to get at least 8 kills. In fact, he ended up with 9, which is one short of getting a Pools medal. He got a Nathan's medal out of that game. He killed all the enemy light tanks in that battle all on his own. And on top of that, he got a Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills out of the game. He got 6. In fact, he got 9. Win 8 was 6,497, which is Super Unicum standard. Let's find out why he didn't get the high caliber. Well, we can see he didn't get the high caliber because the high caliber went to an M10 RBFM, who got 1,989 hit points of damage. ArthVex only got 1,753, which is still very, very good. But both those guys managed to get more than 1,000 hit points of damage between them. And only one player on the enemy team managed to do that, and that was their Arty, the 105 leFH18B2. He got 1,228. So it was the M10 first, then it was ArthVex, and then it was the enemy VP. And when it came to kills, that's ArthVex. 9 kills went to him. 4 kills went to RM10 RBFM, and also to the VP on the enemy team. And 2 kills went to the Stug 3 Ausführung B on our team, and on the enemy team, there's Stug 3 Ausführung G and the T1 Heavy. Both got 2 kills, so they're in 3rd place. When it came to base XP, it's actually the M10 who comes out on top, down to the fact, obviously, he got more hit points. He got 1,178 base experience points. 1,043 went to ArthVex. They were the only 2 players who managed to get over 1,000 base, with the next one being the Stug 3 Ausführung B with 708. He fired 31 rounds in that game, so he had plenty spare, 19 rounds spare at the end of the game after managing to get 19 kills. So he was very careful with his ammunition. He got 10 direct hits, 5 penetrating shots, and 13 splash. Damage of 1,753 hit points, of which 1,303 were at more than 300 meters. Obviously, the M41 HMC was the one that he killed at close range. He did receive 1 hit. It was a splash hit. That was from the M41. I guess he just didn't get it, couldn't get his gun down. In fact, the M41 has terrible gun depression, which is why the guy couldn't get the gun to bring it bear on his target. But yes, once we'd locked on and pulled back just a small distance, we could blast the guy and shooting down on him almost. 1 enemy vehicle spotted. That would have been the M41 HMC. 9 enemy vehicles damaged, 9 killed. And he earned 99,863 credits profit, including a 65,000 mission completion bonus. And he got 25 bonds as well for another mission achievement, and 5,318 experience points on top of that as well. So fantastic game there by ArthVex, proving that, of course, any Arty in the right hands can be absolutely devastating. In fact, I'm very surprised that this is not an ace tanker game, but it did have tier 4 tanks in it, which meant obviously that the highest tier that we actually had in that game would have been a tier 6. And in fact, in this game, I believe there was only tier 5 and tier 4. That limited our ability to actually get the ace tanker. You'd have to get a large base XP to get that ace. But it was a very good demonstration of how deadly this Arty can be. And with a 3 marked player, yes, he definitely had the advantage in that one. Hope you enjoyed that replay. If you did, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.